Welcome to East Lansing, Michigan, Spartan Stadium and home of the Michigan State Spartans. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Guys, we'll put total leather and we'll get started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got
it downfield for a huge gain. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll try the run. Ran through the contact. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Wants to throw. It's Childs. They're trying to get to it. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in the 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Buckeyes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Got his man. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. False start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Childs. They're working that left side. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Spartans have this offense rolling. Running back goes in motion. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Glover. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. He makes the connection. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They move the tight end all over. Now the play fake. Trying to get to it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Encroachment. Defense. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Howard. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep and makes a catch on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. He's going to pass. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
You can't give points away when you're QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Offense set on first down. They'll give it to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. Jukes his way for more. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Movement here from the tight end. To the ground with the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. To the air, it's Childs. Unloads it left. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And first down for the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Hold it. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can...
Makes the grab inside the 30. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Spartans trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looks as if he's going to run it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Third and goal from way back there. Look, now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Here's the handoff. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Looking to go up top on first down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Howard. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Off play action. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Looking for room. It's Henderson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now...
He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Getting set for the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up 14 over Mississippi State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Childs. Quickly out to the tight end. Smashes through the tackle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Pass is complete near the sidelines, but they'll lose yardage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw it again. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is made, but there is laundry on the deck, so we might be having a do-over.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Gonna let it fly, and that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch called for and made. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
On the run, it's Judkins. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Feeling some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Using the quick game. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He'll throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Gets away from one. He's got space. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Going downfield for the big play. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
A little surprising that they didn't go for two, but they're still down by a point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Quarterback checking the play. They'll try the left side. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This offense set up with a second and short. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Bulldozes him. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Tate. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And here comes the field goal unit. And the try is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Belling. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking to throw, it's Childs. He's right on target. Makes the grab and he's dragged down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Belling. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here.
And most importantly, they got the first. They've been getting pushed around up front this game and haven't created a lot of lanes to run the football, but you needed it. You needed that first down. You needed to get the sticks moving. You need to run some clock, so good job by the offense finding a little bit of space to get the first down.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. On third and long, the blitz pretty much puts the offense out of its misery with the sack.
Yeah, and it's so tough for the offensive line when you get in these situations and you know all these fast athletes are going to be getting after the quarterback. Who's coming, who's not coming. This is why you try to stay out of third and longs, because bad things happen.
The Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute on it.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Scott. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Action fake. Down. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Got his man quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. The offense coughs it up. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. We'll put some points up on the board.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. On first down from their own 22. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Personal foul. Look at the pass. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Child. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Powers through the defender.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is good.
That makes the score Ohio State 17, Michigan State 13.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Glover. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.